Alex here, welcome to my hobby vlog. Today I'm going to be riding that because the sun's out finally. Looking forward to today. So just a little update then on what I've been mucking about with I should say. So I spent a little bit of money on the hobby room and I'm trying to organise it to make it easier to access paints and airbrushes and stuff like that, so you just tidy things up. So I bought a new chair, the other one was knackered, so I've done my reviews. This one seems to come out really good, but yeah, got a new chair. I've tidied up the desk, there's no clutter on it anymore. The airbrush is handy, PC's handy, and I put some new racks in for the paints that are wall mounted, so that's all done. Just waiting for the R9 red grass lamp to arrive, and then I've got to figure out how I'm going to mount it, probably here where it comes up and over. So I might pull this, might take this off, don't need that. So yeah, it's coming along. Quite a bit of money I spent lately, but you've got to invest in your hobby, haven't you? So what I'll do now is I'll show you what I've been messing around with while I'm waiting for the next commission to arrive from Empress Miniatures, which is the last batch of the late war British. So I've been doing my own stuff in between, but I'm really excited. I've got some good news. I'm going to be doing the Punic Wars, the epic Punic Wars now, the one that comes out on 27th of July. So that is that's coming my way. So there's an awful lot of work there. I'm going to have to have a look at the materials I've got, because it's a smaller scale, and all the stuff I've got really is for 28mm. So you know, if you're looking at the flocking, the actual tufts and things like that, it's all based on 28mm stuff. So what I want to do is get some 2mm flocking grass in, little smaller tufts, some baser material, and I've been looking at you know, you experts out there that have based the epic miniatures. Yeah, so this I've been buying a little bit from Green Stuff World, which is one of my favourite places to go to. So I've got some nice stuff here. These are kind of little miniature bushes. I do like the look of these. I don't want to pull them off because they'll lose their adhesiveness, but let's pull one off anyway. Why not? Yeah, so I quite like that. It's nice. That'll look nice on the bases. So I've got, I don't know how many's in there. And then I bought some 12mm tufts. I like different heights on the tufts. So I've got some 12mm and I've got some 6mm tufts here. And then because I'm doing a little bit of Star Wars Legion for myself, I bought some wacky yellow thorns that could be used on different types of planets, and along with the these Neo Titan orange tufts. And then this caught my eye, so I was looking at WW Scenics, and then some 6mm flower tufts. I quite like the look of those because you've got flowers, spring meadow flowers. I thought maybe the odd base here and there would have one of those on. So yeah, quite like the new basing stuff. I've got a whole load of stuff that I use anyway, but I'm kind of intrigued on how I'm going to, well, not intrigued, I kind of need to do a lot of research on how I'm going to base the epic Hail Caesar Punic Wars, because at the moment, like you see, most of it is for 28mm. So if you've got any suggestions, I have been looking around on YouTube and to try and get some tips from you great guys. So what I'll do is I'll continue to do that. I did see that there are some geek gaming Mediterranean base of material that caught my eye, but then when I was reading the reviews, you don't get a lot of it. You get a very small bag, and it's all about value for money for me. So may have to rethink that, but I did like the look of it. So if I can replicate that in a cheaper way to give me more, then that's probably the way I'm going to go, because I'm going to need a lot of it. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get onto the shaky cam shortly. So there's the AA5 speeder that I've been working on for Legion. I mean, I've done all the interior on it, and the driver's now been completed, and yeah, I'm having a little bit of fun with this. So I haven't put the outsides on it yet, so ignore all the outside. It's got a long way to go. So we'll have a quick look at that and see what you think. So as far as the Star Wars Legion stuff for my own personal collection goes, I've only managed to do Vader and Luke at the moment, and make a start on the A5 speeder. So I've got all the Rebel commandos to do, the Stormtroopers, speeder bikes, the ATST, all that's left to do. So I've got quite a bit to get on with at a later date. So, but that'll only be done in between my commission work. So if that takes years to get done, then so be it. But now and again, you know what we're like. We see things that thought, oh, I've got to have that. So I'm a big fan of Andor, the series. So I thought I'd get Cassian Andor and K2SO. I did like the look of this. So yeah, I'm gonna. This is not as big as that. You know, that wouldn't take me as long to do. But I might have a little go that if I get any downtime in between my commission work. But come July 27th, when they get released, I'll be flat out on the Punic Wars for my customer. So I want to send him as much as I can, but in high quality, obviously. So yeah, so that's another little update that I'm messing around with at the moment. So I'll maybe get on with that and get on with this whenever I can. Yeah, I've still got a whole army set of US bolt action left to do. I've got all the Napoleonics still up here, which I'll probably sell. All the British that I've done, and then you got all the cavalry over here. So, and then there's the British bolt actions, and then you got the German bolt action. I was going to put that onto a base, that airfield, and all these bases are in modular systems, so they all look quite nice. And there's the start of the US Army there. That's the US Airborne, that. So yeah, and then you got all the rest of it up here. Just got, you see, running out of space everywhere. So yeah, still love my bolt action, but I don't know how to mix it up now and again, does it? So looking forward to having a go at the Punics though, because you know, spears and swords don't really get involved in that. So I need to get my research done, ready for the Carthaginics. Well, God, what are they called? Carthapathians. Yeah, my brain keeps going. It's early, so yeah, they're the ones I'm going to start with first, because I believe Gary's got another commission painter that's going to start doing the Roman stuff first. So then at least he's got both sides coming into him. So yeah, exciting stuff. What I'll do, I'll get the shaky camera out now, and we'll go into detail on the AA5 speeder. See what you think of that. So I'll be right back. Okay, welcome to the shaky cam then. So this is the interior of the speeder that I've kind of nearly completed. I may fettle with it and mess about here and there, but overall I'm probably 99% done. So the interior is now being painted. You're probably not going to see an awful lot of this when the canopy's on it, but I'm kind of one of these people that if I know it's there and it's not painted, I'm not happy about it, even though people can't see it. So yeah, so that's the type of person I am. But then probably I get enjoyment out of painting these things anyway. It takes my mind off work, and it's been a tough week, to be honest, with personal stuff. My dad's not well, so yeah, so a bit of a worry. But yeah, I don't want to go into detail on it, but I think he's getting slightly better now. So there's the pilot. I've done him. I quite like him. He kind of looks between something like a frog and a fish, doesn't he, almost? So, and I've done his gloves. They look like he's wearing marigolds. I can do the washing up. So yeah, maybe I need to change the colour of the gloves, but that's what the pictures I've seen. So I've kind of followed that a little bit. Anyway, so getting back to the detail, then, you know, you can see the panels behind. I've put in some kind of lighting, as you would expect to see on Star Wars, and I've aged it. I've put some washes over it, and then I've dry brushed it and highlighted it. So quite like the effect I've got. I've painted in these monitors. One of the guys, I think it's Sinostrian or something like that. He's a Star Wars, one of the best I've seen. And I watch his videos, and he did something similar to this, probably better than I've done. But I've painted in the monitors. I think those monitors really need to be gloss rather than matte, because I've matte varnished all this now, but may have to brush on some gloss varnish on these just to, yeah, that's what I'll do next. But yeah, I'm happy with the interior, happy with the pilot. So yeah, quite chuffed with that. And then on the inside, then all these containers, some of them I haven't painted, but some I have. So these ones are kind of a white, dry brushed and highlighted. And then you see the seats, I've painted all those. And then I've give the whole thing a paint, a very light watery paint. And then I've kind of done a mix of Agrax shade and Nantes oil, and then I've just gone over it, and then I've dry brushed everything afterwards, so it gives that kind of dirty, looked in feel, if you know what I mean. And then I've got the blasters here. I've painted them in grim black and given them a highlight. Probably going to have the doors open both left and right, because I'm thinking about putting an LED light in here and on the outside, because this is just the interior bit. You won't see any of this outside bit. You can have the top where you can lift the top off so you can see the detail. But what I was thinking about doing is putting some LED lights in here, just to have a little switch somewhere that comes on once it's been based up and everything. So yeah, that's probably something I'm going to end up doing. Yeah, but yeah, I'm quite pleased with that, actually, to be honest. I think these Legions are 32mm instead of 28mm, so it's slightly bigger than the bolt action stuff, slightly. Just quite nice, quite enjoying it. They're plastic, nice and easy to work with. Yeah, I'm enjoying that, so it's a change. But yeah, so getting back to the Punic Wars, I've been talking about backwards and forwards. I know Gary's excited, I'm excited. It's not cheap stuff, it's expensive stuff. Yeah, I did email Warlord Games just to say, you know, give me an idea on how much I should charge for a base. Any chance you could send me a sprue, but they didn't reply to my email. But then again, I didn't think they would. So, but then if you don't ask, you don't get, do you? So, a lot of the people that I follow, you know, look like the miniature painter Justin, and like these guys, they get given stuff, and they should do, because they're brilliant. They're absolutely fantastic at what they do. These guys are my inspiration. So when I look at them getting little bits and bobs, you know, maybe one day I'll get as good as them, and I could get the odd sprue sent to me. So yeah, that's the dream. I've been also looking at Alberto Mateus. Is it Mateus? What a painter he is! Absolutely fantastic. You know, as most of the people I follow, like I like Gav. I like Justin, these guys, I do like watching them, I really do. So yeah, one day we'll get there. But there's me waffling on again. So I'm going to bring this video to a close. I'm going to get the bike prepped, get all my gear on, and then as soon as it gets to a decent hour, I'll start it up, wake the cul-de-sac up, and then go for a ride. But listen, have a great weekend, everyone, and I'll catch you on the next video.